Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Pocket Razors channel. Welcome to another Thursday Night Live. How are you guys doing? Welcome. Check everything out here. Don't have anything screaming at me on this end. Hopefully everything sounds good. Looks good coming through there. Welcome. How you guys doing? Looks like we got a couple of you guys in here. We got T-Fetch in here, looks like. Looks like Marco is in early. And how you guys doing? Marco Pocket Razors. What do we got there? Select poll option number 1 for Rochambeau. There you go. There you go. Love it. Love it. Splitting Slices. Good to see you, sir. Welcome. How you doing? Glad to have you in here. How's your channel going there, my man? So you've been up and running a little bit now, I think, haven't you? Getting some content out there. So Pepper Dingo, how are you, sir? Welcome. Good to see you. Slim Tissue, welcome. My Oregon friend, how you doing up there? Got any new fun Benchmade mods going on up there? So Joe Isabella, welcome, sir. How are you? What's up with you? So J Dub, oh no, J Dub's already throwing down. Throwing down, J Dub is. What do we got going on there? And there we go, chocolate chip all the way. That's good. I'm a chocolate chip fan too. So gotta love the cookie. Remember to catch that poll on the way in over there. So we throw that up and have a little bit of fun. Seems as though we got a little bit of a thing going with Mr. Rochambeau. Hopefully he's still having fun with it. We've been having a little fun. So very good, very good. Hey, Jeff Carter, welcome. What's going on with you, sir? Glad to have you here. How's your guys' week going? Just gonna kind of chill and kind of hang out and chat with you guys a little bit while we wait for some folks to stroll on in here. Imagine everybody's over at Lefty's trying to win stuff, probably. So, little Lefty, he's cool. How's our poll going? Oh my goodness, look at that. We're getting some action. It's getting spread out a little bit. Love it, love it. That's good to see. So, J-Dub, what's the Rebel Off-Road make? Rebel Off-Road is a very, very cool line of products. I'm a dealer for them at the store at Oregon Truck and Auto Authority, and they make some very. Let's see if we can pull something up here for you. Love to show these guys off if you're at all interested. But let me see if I can get this thrown up over here real quick, and I'll just show you real quick. Yeah, let's hop over here to the screen share. There we go. So J-Dub was just asking, I'll throw that back up there again. What was the Rebel Off-Road make? They make this kind of stuff. They make a lot of bumpers, do a lot of Jeep stuff, front bumpers, rear bumpers. They make all kinds of different bed racks, gladiators, bed racks. But they're just an off-road shop based out of SoCal. And they just started making their own stuff, all American-made goodness. And anyways, that's the quick, easy answer. J-Dub of what's going on. That's what Rebel Off-Road makes. Super Squatch, I've got a lot of their stuff on there. Front and rear bumpers, the roof rack that I've got on there. That's all Rebel Off-Road. And just love their stuff. So what do we got here? CK, what's happening, my man? Welcome. There you go. There you go. Splitting Slices. There you go. Yeah. Trying to get it going. Got to get a whole lot better editing and software. I know, right? Isn't there so much stuff that you got to get figured out? I know for me, I've been trying to get workflow kind of straightened around a little bit, at least an interim one anyways, so that it doesn't take so darn long to create stuff. Starting to feel a little bit better about it. Able to get through making some of the shorter form videos and getting them edited pretty quick. But seems like it's always a challenge. Something always pops up, but I hope it's going good for you. Very good. Thanks for sharing that with us. Oh, here we go. Jeff Carter. Look at that. Look at that. He's actually eating peanut butter and chocolate cookie. There you go. Can't go wrong with that. Illuminati, my man. Welcome, sir. Good to have you here. Dad, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Love that. Right on. Thanks, J-Dub. Appreciate that. So, yeah, we haven't had really much of a chance to do a whole lot with the vehicle EDC stuff on the channel yet. It's coming though. We might talk a little bit about some of it coming up tonight. Um, Nothing substantial, no content yet, but it's just been busy. Life likes to interrupt, and seems like every time I get a chance to go do some vehicle EDC content, life kind of gets in the way. But we'll get some coming up for you. So, CK, do they lower your ride? No, these guys are more in line with putting it up in the sky. As a matter of fact, when it comes to taking a Jeep and putting it up in the air, they make some of the best stuff out there. So, what do we got? Hey, Merlita, good to have you here. I see you waving over there. Don't be late. We got something to take care of as soon as we get done with this live. Do. Hey, Master Moderator, Zach Stuff. Welcome, sir. How are you? Taking out the garbage. Be full-time in a few. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you, my friend. Happy Thursday. So, Joe Isabella. Right on, Joe. That's all right. I do that all the time, man. I like to lurk and work whenever I can. If I didn't lurk when I worked or lurked when I relaxed or whatever, I would probably not see a whole lot of other lives. But been finding some new channels and been in some new lives lately. Been really cool. Thank the channel for that. And discovered a couple of new ones, kind of back when I was doing research for time slots, actually. And we're going to talk about a couple of those guys here this evening. As a matter of fact, so everybody's got trash night. My trash nights are Sunday nights. Got to put them out, so I get out of that and get a little weekend action. Take care of that. 5-door, welcome. Good to have you here. Sharp guy, how you doing, my man? Very cool. Speaking of one of those channels, we might be talking a little bit about tonight. There's old Sharp guy right there. I think we'll be chatting about him here in just a few. Pacific Northwest fun stuff. How are you, funny man? Good to have you here, sir. So we got a lot of you guys that can get talked about tonight showing up there. We got a little hashtag DSKFS package from Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff that showed up this week. We're going to get to that here in just a little while. Excited to see what that creative gentleman has put in there and sent our way to share with you guys. Right on. How we doing, Rob Tenring? How you doing? Driving? All right. Keep her safe, my man. Stop and throw a thumbs up at the stop sign. We'll know you're still there. So, what do we got? People saying hi to people. That's awesome. That's what we should be doing right now. I love it. Keep cruising on in, everybody. And where are we at? We're up there. Make sure we're good. Just kind of checking in here, seeing what we got cooking on. All right. Got a few more people rolling in. Very good. Very good. What do we got? What do we got? Let's get this ugly mug off of the screen. Quit scaring you guys. Maybe we'll get some more people in here. Throw down there and give you a little more attractive view. There we go. Looks like everything's still running. I got nothing screaming at me here. Just always like to check on that. I got a little green bar bouncing over here. That means that sound should be coming through. So, all right, nobody's jumping up and down. Boy, about screwed the pooch last night on old work knife balance. I don't know what was going on, man. Live came on and they started talking, and I just been listening to another live, and I don't know what the hell happened, but it sounded like he had horrible feedback. And Stevie was on there, and I'm like in the chat, I was like, guys, you got feedback, and nobody else is saying anything. And it's like, close the window, reopen the window, still doing it. I had to restart my computer. Apparently it was on my end. I don't know why. For some reason he was feeding back, but so hopefully didn't freak him out too bad. He didn't seem to be too freaked out, but Kind of felt like an idiot trying to throw that out in the chat when it was me last night. But anyways, if you're listening there, Work Knife Balance or Stevie, sorry, wasn't trying to trip you guys up last night and thought you had a problem. Nobody else was speaking up. So what do we got? What do we got? A few more people coming in here. Hey Jeff, how you doing, sir? Welcome. Mike Chernak, how are you doing, sir? Hello to you. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to play around with these a little bit tonight and see if we can't get these chat windows dialed in a little bit better. For whatever reasons, they're not something that really, see what we got there. Throw another one up here. Let's stay just playing with this right now. Mr. Jernak, we're going to throw you up again there, my man. See what we got going on. Let's hit the old publish button. There we go. That looks a little bit better anyways. So very cool, very cool. All right. Yeah, for whatever reasons in the software I use, can't really get them edited the way that I wanted to without being live. So might see me mess around with those a little bit, dial them in. I think they look a little better than last week anyways. All right, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming in. I'm going to try to keep it a little bit on the slower side here tonight, folks, and try not to get so far behind in the chat. Boy, I was really behind last week and missed a whole lot trying to catch up. Seems like all night. I guess I overdid a little bit with my jelly roll rant and got behind, but I'll tell you what, thank you guys for listening. Thanks for the feedback during and since. Been awesome. Just felt good. You know how it is. Every once in a while you get all bent out of shape over something that's got you riled up. Just kind of nice to be able to vent. So thank you guys for listening and thank you for showing back up. So I must not have sent you out of here too upset. Well, what do we got? I better cancel out of there before we screw something up there. Okay. So what do we got? Let's check the old notes here. Everything seems to be running. Got a few goodies down there on the table. Some of the standard fare. Let's remember, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Obviously, we're very much into that here in the community and making sure we keep supporting each other and let those of you know that may have an issue speak up. It was pretty cool. Last week we saw one of our cornerstones struggling a little bit on Saturday, and it was just really neat to see the way that everybody in the community reached out and picked him up when he was having a rough day and threw him a little bit of love and support. And based off the little bit that I know and a little bit of conversation we had and whatnot, it seems like he sure appreciated it. And he so much has said so several times. So I think you guys probably, if you know, you know. So, but that was was I on last night? Not that I know of, unless something went out that wasn't supposed to be going out. But nope, I was not on last night too. I was messing around on a few lives last night. Was in Rochambeau's Wednesday night live for a little bit, and then a little bit later on in the evening, I was up here working on video that posted earlier today, and hopped in on Work Knife Balance, and him and Stevie were getting ready to go do kind of one of their later night lives or 9:15, 9:30 lives or whatever, and that's what I was talking about when I was trying to jump in and let them know about their feedback. But no, I wasn't live, J-Dub. So, hey, Broke as Knives, welcome, sir. Good to have you back again. Rory Calhoun, how you doing, Calhoun? Great to have you here. No reminders. You didn't get any notifications, dude. Check and make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notification bells are on. I'm pretty. You see my stuff about as fast as most people. So, but the tube will take a few away here and there. So please make sure they didn't zap you back, please, or change your status. And like I said, it hasn't been a big problem. It's happened a little bit here and there, but I appreciate all you guys. If you think you're subscribed, check. If you're not, please subscribe. And remember to hit that notification bell. That way we don't have to worry about not getting any of the what do we got there? Somehow we got out of the wrong mode there. So, but we don't have to worry about not getting those notifications to you. Great to have you here, though, Rory. I'm glad you made it. Lonnie Hutchinson, what's up, sir? Good to have you back. One of my oatmeal raisin cookie loving fans right there. Love it, love it. Let's get this thing over here closed down. Do 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 do. Right on, right on, right on. Jeff Carter knows the way right there. Everybody, hashtag DSKFS, hashtag be up. A 710, right, Lonnie? Yeah, I hear you. That has just proved to be just a beautiful beast of a knife. But did anybody figure out what that 710 limited edition has in common with the other two knives on the table? So right on, splitting slices. Very cool. We appreciate you stopping in, sir. And let's get that down on there real quick. Up a little bit. Very good. I appreciate you, sir. You have a good sleep, and I appreciate you stopping in. Midnight, how are you? Welcome. Good to have you here. How you guys liking the sound tonight? I've been playing around with the mic location a little bit. Very least when we're doing the lives and the pocket talks, I think I'm gonna kind of get it up in the grill a little bit more than I have been. Just seems like when I try to go overhead with it, just the sound's kind of low. I end up having to pick it up a bunch in post. It seems like on some of the videos. Hopefully got it. There you go. Look at that. Old Zach's jumping in there. All U.S. made. U.S. designed, anyways. Finch is using QSP on a lot of their stuff, so I think a lot of their manufacturing is probably offshore, but definitely American-made knife company. So, any other guesses what those three knives have in common that are sitting out there? Yeah, come on, Jesse. You're playing with my emotions. You're kind of got me split here. So, but I'm with you. A little oatmeal raisin cookie. I'm gonna skip the pickle. Not my thing. But I'll do a little sweet pickle relish now and again. But not a dill fan. So not really the full on pickle fan. Marco David Garcia Varela. Hello. Welcome, sir. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Lonnie. Appreciate that. Jeff Carter, Benchmade is a military tool. Well, I think probably so, yeah. So those pinches, I don't know if they'd fall into that same category. Right on, Rory, right on. So, yeah, I know, right? I think everybody probably struggles with what the heck. Ooh, how do we like that? Is that getting too small over there on that? Let's try that guy right there. See if that looks a little bit better up there like that. So, very good. Thank you, Calhoun. I appreciate you making sure that you're all dialed in. J-Dub, 25-year-old design on all three? Possibly. I don't know. Maybe those other ones been in the book. Delaney, good to have you, sir. Welcome back, my friend. So nice to have you in the chat again. Right on, Steve-O. That's a good guess. Technically, you're 100% correct. So, blade steel, I think, is probably different. Maybe. I'm not remembering all three of them off the top of my head. I've been around oatmeal raisin cookies. Yes. Well, yeah, you know me, guys. There's always got to be one handy. just in case Rolls decides to show up. So, gotta have a little bit of fun with my man Rolls. So, here we go. Here we go. What do we got? Same designer. Delaney sings on water. Yeah, Delaney, I had a few people tell me for whatever reasons, I was unaware that you were into music, singing country music. I had a few people mention that in the chat. Like I said, I was horrible following the chat last week, but Delaney, reach out, man. I'd love to know more about what you're singing, what you're playing, that kind of stuff. I love good music, my man. Do 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 do. There we go. It's like we're trying to stay kind of caught up here. There you go. Right on, Calhoun. That's cool. Thank you. There we go. Zach's throwing a little bit of link up there for Rochambeau. Get over there, show him a little bit of love, guys. He's a good sport. We've been having a lot of fun. He just happened to be hating on raisins when I popped into his lives here a few weeks back, and of course, you know me, lack of filters. I had to speak up for raisins being viable options in cookies, and I think that's kind of where we went from there. But hopefully, we're having fun. They're all sitting on a cool Hank. Absolutely, they are sitting on a cool Hank. Boy, if you guys haven't checked out Junkin' Genius, she just makes some of the most amazing Hanks out there. So I've got a pretty nice little collection going. Got a few that have come in. Actually had some sitting in the mailbox last week before the live, and I just didn't get a chance to go check it. So had some new ones to play with for pocket checks this week, and got a few extras that came in there that those are gonna make it into some giveaways. So got some headed your guys' way, and yeah, she makes wonderful stuff. And the what do they call that? The Hanks by Shanks, Junkin' Genius, and Oh Father. They're just very cool people, and she makes wonderful stuff. We've got Forrest Hanks. We've got a number of other Hank makers out there also make some really good stuff. I just have really gravitated to some of the patterns, the design that she makes. And quite honestly, when you get them in hand, they just feel fabulous. So, right on, right on. Do, do, do. Right on. Boy, Jeff, careful. You're sitting right next to Mr. Zach there. Careful, careful. You start throwing that G word out. Right on. Here's a little Sharp Guy ATX website right there, and we got a few people lined up. We're trying to get scheduled to do some upcoming pocket talks, and as always, getting everybody scheduled to coordinate so we can do some of this stuff has been a little bit challenging, but I think right now, as long as life permits, sometime between now and the end of this weekend. I'm not going to jinx it there, Sharp Guy, so I'm not going to throw it out. But we tentatively have a plan to sit down and record the pocket talk together. So looking forward to getting that put together and hopefully having that out here in the next week or two. So Delaney. Oh, Mark Chestnut, really? Cool, dude. Oh man, I go way back on some Chestnut. That's awesome. Very cool. Well, tell him I'm a fan. I'm a fan of yours too, dude. You're hanging with that kind of company, man. I'm definitely a fan. So right on. So maybe Delaney, we need to get you on here for a pocket talk and hear a little bit about what you do, your story. What do you think? Give me a shout out if you'd like to do that. So right on. Here's Rory playing into the cookie card. Right on. Mom has your grandpa's molasses crinkle cookie recipe and put them up against anyone. Right on. It looks like just checking in on the poll over here. Looks like we have at least a few molasses fans popping up there. And see how we're looking. It looks like chocolate chip is kind of out in front, but we got oatmeal raisin and peanut butter coming in not too far behind there. Molasses is trailing a little bit, but good to see the mix getting spread around up there just a little bit on the old cookie poll. Holy crap. Yeah, you can, dude. 27 years. You guys are family long time ago. Right on. It just tells me one thing. You are a hard working dude. Anybody that sticks with anything for 27 years has got a work ethic and knows what the hell they're doing. I'm just going to just risk it and put that out there. Right on. You betcha, you betcha. How we doing here? Carco, welcome. Sounded more sinister than intended. Oh, never sinister. Maybe slightly evil. Oh, do. Good to have you here, Carco. Right on, right on. Let's get down here to the notes really quick and we'll kind of check in, see what I'm forgetting to talk about here. How we doing? Looks like we got a few more people rolling in. We'll start to kind of move along a little bit. Why don't you guys go ahead and start throwing in some of your pocket checks if you want? I'm going to go over just a couple of things and jabber a little bit here while you guys are doing that. So, sound is much fuller and present tonight. Good stuff. Yeah, let me throw the cam back up here. I changed the mic position, Zach. I just noticed that I'd been having to pick up the sound on a lot of the posts a little bit more when I had it up overhead, and I just don't think it's the right mic to bring in top. So I think when we're going live or when it's not a problem having it in front, pocket talk and stuff, I'm just going to get up on it. I know that when I played with it, I thought it sounded a lot better as well. So thank you for the feedback. So appreciate that. And let's see, let's get our notes back going here. Whoa, what the heck did we do there? I hit the wrong thing. Right on. Hey, remember we got some cool content out there. Please remember to get out there and go check out that premiere episode of Pocket Talk we did here a few weeks ago with our master moderator Zach Stuff. Get out there. It's been getting lots of good feedback off of that. His story, what a great story. Got to hear what he did, and got to hear the DSKFS story. Get out there, light it up. Make sure you leave a comment on that guy. You know, it's never too late to have fun. And then last Saturday, we were able to premiere the second episode of Pocket Talk with Big Red EDC. Sat down with JB, did another premiere with you guys. Thank you all for coming out. That's been a lot of fun. Feedback has been wonderful. It seems like those of you who've been coming out for those premieres have been enjoying them. And I just think as much as we can, moving forward, we're going to try to premiere those guys. They will probably bounce around, obviously, to premiere them. The goal is to try to get whoever's on there to work it around their schedule when they can be in and enjoying that chat with you guys as well. Right on. So we'll keep doing that. And for sure on that Pocket Talk episode number 2 with Big Red EDC, make sure you get in there. Make sure you leave a comment on that video, everybody. Make sure that you hit that hashtag from the video. Particularly make sure you hit hashtag Big Red to 15K by Independence Day. That is right. Big Red to 15K by Independence Day. Get that in those comments. I'm just saying that we're going to have a little giveaway fun with that a week from now. And Mr. JB, Big Red EDC, has already donated and thrown a Finch reciprocity and the McCurdy wood into that giveaway. So do yourselves a favor. Go check that out. Episode number 2 with Big Red. Episode number 1 with Zach Stuff. And make sure you get over there and show those things some loves. Get the appropriate comments put down in there, and we will have a little bit of fun with those guys. Some of the other content that got out here since we last talked. Did a little OCD for EDC CME install on a Spyderco Shaman. That was long overdue. Mr. Calhoun, Mr. Rory Calhoun, had been waiting for that for a while. Thank you for your patience, Rory. We finally got her done, my friend, and got her out there. That was fun. That was interesting doing that for the first time. And you guys want a good chuckle, go watch the Bear Paws try to install something small, especially when CA glue is involved. I'm just saying. So, oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. What do we got? We got somebody rolling in here. Welcome. Holy smokes, and you're blowing it up already. What the heck we got going on? Man, your comment is just went right off the screen there, Sham. Welcome. Is this the Cookie Coalition Anonymous meeting? Absolutely. Get on in here, sit down, and pull you up a cookie, my man. Pull you up a cookie. Let's see if we got one over here for you, Rolls. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Dude, look at that. I brought you one just for you. Welcome. So great to have you in here, my friend. We were just talking about you a little bit ago. We've been having a little bit of fun on your lives with the cookies and the raisin hating. And I'm telling you, some of the raisin lovers have been putting you back on your heels a little bit, it looks like. So just saying, but let's see if we can't make up for it. Hopefully between now and this Saturday live, he'll have something show up that brighten your outlook on the cookie situation. So, right on. Look, I got master moderator. Looks like I've got this these little chat windows all screwed up here tonight, guys. So I'm gonna try to get her fixed up here just a little bit, though. Probably if I just quit screwing around with them. Mr. Zach's stuff carried the Benchmade Adira and Bug Out with the Svelte carbon fiber scales. Right on. Those have been a staple in that man's pocket for many, many weeks now. How many days have you missed? Probably just a few, I would imagine. So, right on. Looks like 5 doors got him in a deer headed this way. Very cool. Thank you for throwing up those Pocket Talk links there, Mr. Zach stuff. So make sure you guys get over there, check them out. There is the link to the series premiere episode of episode 1 with Zach stuff right there. So what is this, Rory? Or are you not seeing what? As far as sending me money, I'm not monetized, dude. I'm a long way from being monetized. So I've got many watch hours and, well, what do I need? Probably over another 300 more subscribers. So go round me up some subscribers, Rory. Send them all over. We've kind of flattened out a little bit the last few days. We could sure use a boost in the subscriber action. Hop over there, subscribe if you're not. Tell all your friends about it. And like Rory was talking about earlier, make sure you got that notification bell hit. So hopefully YouTube lets you know when stuff is coming out. I'm probably getting behind again here. Better quit screwing around, move along. Yep, right on, 5 door. Yep, you got her. You nailed it. You're on top of that. Thanks for throwing that out there. Looks like Delaney. We got a little check coming in from Delaney here. Carried a stitch today and sitting here flipping a Beyond EDC Geo. Front flipper. Only cut yourself twice so far. You sound like me with flippers. So we might have more in common other than good taste in good old country music, Delaney. I like it. The nice thing with Finch, Finch always sends Band-Aids. That's where I get all my Band-Aids. That's probably why I have so many Finches, just to stock up on Band-Aids. So, oh no, Delaney's got your number there, Sham. He's got some raisins over there waiting for you. Right on. So let's do this. Let's not steam sham up too much. Let's get that thing out of the way. We're just having a little bit of fun, my man. So, and what do we got? Rob Tenring got a carry coming up here. His work carry was the Native 5 Magna Cut. Very nice. Milwaukee Fastback. A Leatherman Juice S2. Of his Victorinox Rambler and an O-Knife Roboto 4 that you won on Javon's the other night. That's cool. You know, O-Knife, those Robotos, I've got a couple of those. Those are pretty solid little knives, you know, especially being more on the budget side of things. The ones I've got, I've carried them a few, and they're nice. Cinco de Cheeto, yo to you, sir. Welcome. Glad to have you here. So, right on. Get that, Sham. See, we're showing you some love there, bud. So thank you for throwing that up there, Mr. Zach. I appreciate you. How's the computer doing, dude? You're not overheating? You hanging in there all right? Let me know if you start to burn up there. Jeff Carter, looks like we've got a simple carry today, carrying the Sencut Actium, a Kubi Carve, a Leatherman Surge, and a Streamlight ProTac 1L. Very cool. The Streamlight ProTac 1L, I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. Here we go. We got another opinion coming out there. My Journey EDC. Sup, pocket razors, peanut butter rules. There you go. Peanut lover, cookie fans unite. I love me a good peanut butter cookie too. So, what do we got? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at Sham with the solid answer right there. Look, if raisins were as cool as the people that I like them, I wouldn't have a problem. It's okay. Some people just need a little guidance. I know, right? Well, some of us, we get a little rogue, a little rebel. So I just pointed at my hat. You guys couldn't see it because we're looking at the table. Yeah, see, you got a little rebel in me. Just saying there, Sham. Right on, right on, right on. Look like Slim Tissue. What do we got cooking here? Holy smokes, we got another crazy. I guess we're gonna pull that one back down. I'm gonna have to figure this chat window, putting it up in there, why it keeps bouncing all over the place and changing sizes. But Slim Tissues got his old timey 710 in D2 and hand polished ivory with an old timey altitude and carbon fiber and S90V DLC. Right on, love it. You say that old timey. What was that movie Clooney did? Oh, uh, oh, it's right there. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, when they're doing all the old timey music. Oh, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on that. Is such a funny movie. He did such a good job in that. Beefer, let's see if we can get you up on the screen there. No, that one's gonna mess up on us too, guys. Sorry about that. Let me dump this and see if that helps. We'll try one more time. Nope, it's not gonna work. Beefer Barron's got the Kaiser XL Sheepdog carbon fiber. Very nice. I love me some sheepdog. And a Gerber straight lace. Careful, Beefer. Watch out. You don't sit too close to Zach. So, right on, right on, right on. Palmer, welcome. If I missed you coming in, welcome. If you're just coming in, welcome. So, never had a molasses cookie. You got to give it a try, dude. So, they're pretty solid. So, the one thing I keep hearing on the cookie debate, everybody, and I think almost everybody that I've heard speak up about it, cookies have got to be soft and chewy, regardless of what they have in and what flavor they are. So, would you guys agree with that? Soft and chewy. So, do 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 do. Well, I appreciate that, Rory. Boy, I got these messages all screwed up now, folks. I don't know what the heck I did. See if we can get in here. Yeah, we're not going to mess with it. So get that off of there. Doo-ba-doo. Appreciate you. Todd Carr, welcome, sir. Great to have you here again. Good to see you. Right on, Delaney. Yeah, I've got that all screwed up now. So looks like I've got the pop-ups going up all screwed up here. So probably stop with that. I think every knife company should include Band-Aids with each knife. I think it's a good idea. I think if you're not putting a Band-Aid in the box, you need to pick up your sharpening program. I'm just saying, if that thing ain't sharp enough that you might need a Band-Aid getting it out of the packaging, go back to the wheel. I'm just saying. Todd's objecting. Okay, throw out your selection, Todd. I mean, we only had spot for 4, and it was either none of the above or all of the above for the 4th one. So throw one out, and I'll tell you what, we'll rotate. Next time we'll take the loser out of this. Maybe we'll take the top 2 and put them up against 2 new flavor contenders. Anybody wants to throw those out there? And Sharp Guy ATX got the Hogue Ballista 1. Very nice, sir. Chocolate chip cookies are nothing for Palmer. Right on. What's everybody using this at EDC? Yeah, right, Jeff. I think Jeff's maybe over the cookie thing and wants to see some pocket checks out there. So if you haven't thrown out a pocket check and want to, let me know what the razors in your pocket today are, or if you're gonna just sit there fiddle with something while you're in your boxers, just whatever. Let us know what kind of sharp stuff and what kind of goodness you had going on with it. Okay, Zach, using your laptop for the chat and iPad for the streams. Okay, well, if you're struggling with the links, just let me know and I'll start dropping them in from here, dude. So I'm assuming that means you're functioning. If that means that you're struggling, just throw up there struggling, dude. Right on. Got good chat going on, and I'm rolling behind again. Rochambeau says band-aids could be used as currency in my house. I'm pretty sure my wife hides in, and I've resorted to super glue, the way of the barbarian. Oh, dude, I know, right? Sometimes it's good to be a barbarian. I'm telling you what, at the shop, got a slice going on. You want to get that sucker? Little drop of CA glue, and I'm telling you, you take a little wrap of gray duct tape, you're good to go. You're back to work, not missing a stride. CK is carrying out a murdered out 949 Osborne and a mini freak. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Dude, Dr. Drew, dude, did I miss you? There's a couple of my miss yous floating around in there, and I don't know if I did or I didn't. If I did miss you, welcome. If I didn't miss you, welcome again. I'm twice as glad you're here. Where's the double stuff Oreo? Well, these are our choices tonight, Jay. So, like I say, if we want to throw some double stuff in there, let me know, and we'll take whatever popular mentions we got in here tonight, and we'll roll them into the next time we throw the cookie poll up. How about that? So maybe what we'll do is we'll take the winner here tonight and roll in some new ones the next time. That seems like probably the fair thing to do. So, and then we'll just have to figure out whether we're going to turn this thing into a double elimination bracket or just one and done. So, Greg, hello, sir. Greg Vanderlip. Appreciate you being here. My journey EDC had the McGurran. Did I do that right? Oh man, you guys kill me with some of these. McGurran Kyrix. I hope that's right. The Leatherman Rev, the Olight Baton Pro. I'm a big Baton Pro fan. Remington Sportsman, 3-blade slip joint. Very nice. Right on, right on. Trying to get caught up here, making sure I'm not missing any of your checks. Palmer likes a thin, crispy cookie is pretty good. Which just any flavor, Palmer? Just thin and crispy. You're all right with that? You talking the kind that just kind of go when they go flat and tiny when you cook them in the oven, or we got more of a wafer kind of a thing going on? What you think? Rory Calhoun. He carries 2 beautiful knives that he calls slip joints, and a friend corrected me. They were not. Okay, so if they weren't slip joints, sounds like they were beautiful regardless what they were, but they weren't slip joints. What were they? What did he think that they should be anyways? Dr. Drew, ginger cookies can be brittle. It's the only one that gets a pass. Yeah, well, I guess okay. Yeah, ginger, I got you there. I'm gonna throw Nilla wafers in now that I think of it. Nilla wafers are anything but soft and chewy, but I'm just my vote for the super duper Dunkin' cookie of all times. Whether you're dunking it in milk, little Kool-Aid, a little bourbon, whatever the heck you choose to dunk your cookies in. I'm just saying that Nilla wafer, it goes a long way. I like me a nice lemon cream cookie for Dunkin' too. If you've never taken a lemon cream cookie and dunked it into some like orange crush, I'm just saying, give it a try. It's amazing. It's a sugar shock. I'm not gonna tell you it's not, but it's amazing. Oatmeal with peanut butter and chocolate chips. Look at that. We got a combo going. That's like a cookie mashup. I love it. Right on. Try to catch up to you guys here a little bit. Slim Tissues got a small collection of band-aids from Benchmade and Damasteel. Very nice. Somewhere out there was like a knife cut kit I saw. Gosh, it's probably been a year or two ago. I don't remember what channel I saw it on, but I need to find one of those. It'd be cool. I'd like to just have one around. It had like a little finger tourniquet in there that if you got yourself and you needed to just get it stopped really quick, you could slip that thing on there, and you kind of had everything go on the fly. If anybody knows what that is, shoot me an email to pocketrazors@gmail.com or hit me up at the Instagram at pocket_razors. Let me know what that was if you know what I'm talking about. Rory Calhoun. All right. So his first slip joints that he was corrected and calling slip joints. The first one was a Rough Rider, Black Reserve, Smooth Bone, Copperhead, Lockback. And second was the Case XX Caribbean Blue Sock Cut Jig Bone Mini Copper Lock Pocket Knife. Okay, now I don't know those two specific knights, Calhoun, right off the top of my head without looking them up. But it sounds to me, if I think I know what they are, you're a slip joint. They just happen to have locks on them. Is that why he was calling you out on them? Quite honestly, I mean, if it's a slip style knife, whether it's got a lock on it or not, personally, I still call it a slip joint. But if I'm wrong on that, by all means, let me know. Click, 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 quick clock works well. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I've used that before. Pulled some out of the first aid at the shop out of Squatch here a while back when a guy got himself really good, and that stuff did a good job. Hey, just got the jump. Did I? Yep, sorry. Yep. All right, I think we're getting back there, though. Wasn't too bad. how did we know, Dr. Drew? You're fiddling in your boxers. Well, maybe you got a reputation, dude. Just saying. When that thing grows up and is ready to go public, let us know. Yeah, no worries, Jeff. No worries, man. So, So, Greg Vanderlip's got the Rough Rider Coal Miner, the Trevisa Lynx, the RCB Mohawk, and playing with the Voss Steed Raccoon Buttlock. Very nice. Kevin Smith and knives. No carry today. Surgery and the wife snagged them going in. Laugh out loud here, right? Now I have a mouthful of stitches from dental implants. Oh, no. Well, I hope everything went well on that today, sir. And hope you get healed up. And probably a good thing that the wife took them away from you. You never know what's going to happen during anesthesia. So Delaney's hopping in there. Loves that button lock raccoon. Very cool. And Rochambeau, what do we got? Today's carry included the ABW Model 1, the camo carbon inlay. Very nice. And the Vosteed Psyop and Heretic Manicore S. Very cool. Right on. Yes, Greg. Thank you, sir. This probably isn't going to work. Yep. No, it's still broken. Yeah. Smash that like button. Sure appreciate that. And yeah, make sure that you're subscribed if you're not as well. Trying to get that subscriber count up, guys. So love to get her climbing a little bit. So I wanted to reach out and thank all you guys for supporting all the content and the videos. You guys have been getting out there and getting her done. It's sure been nice seeing the growth and seeing the feedback, and love interacting with you guys and all the comments you've been putting out there. It's been awesome. Addicted to Blades 2, welcome. Good to have you. Right on. Todd Carr. Let's see. Chocolate macaroons, chocolate chip coconut chews, peanut butter chocolate chunk with Reese's peanut butter cup centers, shortbread, gingerbread. Okay, that's a start. Dude, that's a month worth of polls. I mean, we're going to have to start doing like a live every night to do all these cookie polls. But, if that's what you want to do, we'll figure something out. Jeff Carter's girlfriend's making him a fresh batch of homemade peanut butter cookies with chocolate chips. Very nice. Very nice. Right on, right on. Oh, look at that. Delaney's got him a new PsyOps coming their rolls. Very cool. Rob Tenring, Leatherman Rev is $39.99 at Costco in store. Ooh, might have to stop in there and see if they got one in our store here. Ooh, right on, Illuminati. You a Noah Wafer fan? Right on. Do, 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 do. Get that. Love it. How do you say that, Blue? Mexican polverones? Polverones? Nom nom nom. Polverones? Hopefully I'm not butchering that too much. I'm not sure what those are, but it sounds cool. Right on. Thanks for throwing that up, Todd. Throwing up Sharp Guy's link out there. Yeah, for any of you just popped in. Jim Miller, good evening, sir. Good to have you here. Going to try to sit down with Sharp Guy here in the next day or two or three and get a Pocket Talk recorded. Got several others. We're just trying to work scheduling and get that figured out coming up. So feedback has been great, and had some people reaching out and asking if they could do them, and a few people that I've reached out to have immediately agreed to do them. So looks like we got a thing going with Pocket Talk, and just want to get caught up here, and then I'll jump back onto that for just a second. Right on, right on. Appreciate that. You guys hanging in there. And I've fallen asleep trying to hang in on a few lives as well. So appreciate you guys being here. Ooh, Zach stuff, finger cut kit. Right on. Is that was that on your channel? I saw that, Zach. It must have been. But you are like the research machine, you know. So, but if that was on yours, did you do a video on that? I'll have to go back and check it out. But I was thinking about that the other day, and I really need to get a couple of those things floating around as much as I play with knives. So, right on. Thank you, sir. I wish we could get. Let me see if I can figure this out. I don't know, this is driving me nuts. Hopefully, I don't screw anything up here, folks. It might be dangerous playing with this. Yeah, we're gonna risk screwing up the stream if I start monkeying around with that. I'm too much of a rook to be trying to do that while we're live. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate that. Zach's got a pretty good list he's working off of tonight there, bud. So, hey, Rolls. Great kicking it with you too, my man. Have a good one. Thank you. Yeah, Spartan kicked that thing. Appreciate you hitting that like button. And I will try to be there on Saturday, my man, and try to have a little bit more fun. Appreciate you. And look forward to checking you out next time. Right on. Thanks for throwing that in there, Todd. He does have a voice for radio. I'm just saying, Sham, don't squint. That's all I'm going to say, dude. Just don't squint. All right, Lancelot. All traditionals are not slip joints, and all slip joints are not traditionals. Okay, I think that's fair enough to say. What do we got? What do we got? Jim Miller. Oh man, I'm gonna fumble this one, Jim. I just don't know the Eutectic EFD, the Devo Nip. I think I got that one, and the Omesio Fixie. All righty, very nice. Do. Right on. Do. Get that. Looks like we're chatting about the finger cut kit. That's cool. You can bet I'm going to be checking that out as soon as we get done here and get some of that headed this way. Memory serves me right. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen it. It was just a neat, kind of a quick, not necessarily was it going to be a budget friendly option when you could simply go get most of the stuff right out of your bathroom cabinet. But if I remember right, it was just a nice, handy thing to have in your bag, have on your desk, have in your truck, whatever, in case you needed it in a big hurry. So, My Journey EDC, got your package. All right, very cool. Very cool. Hope you like that. Right on. Looks like Mr. Zach's talking about it right there. Yeah, very cool. Thanks for throwing that in there, Zach. Appreciate you. They're a cinnamon sugar crumbly cookie. So good. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Have to check that out. Cinnamon sugar crumbly. I could certainly give that a try. Do. Yep. Thanks for throwing the EDC roundtable out there. They a community full of creators and makers over there. Let's get over there, show them some love. Knife Nut 69, how you doing? Good to have you. Right on. Looks like I'm kind of getting caught up here. Right on. Very cool. All righty. Neil McKenzie had the PM2, and then has a pink classic SD for Mrs. Eonin. Very nice. And tiny SOG on a key ring and Fomolov mini light. I think I just butchered that. Flavomov? Full of them. Oh boy, you guys are gonna have to school me on that one. So, cookies and ice and band-aids for the new guys. Totally glad we're here. Right on, right on, right on. I love that. Let's get to the notes here. And looks like I've kind of got caught up with you guys in the chat. How's our cookie poll doing there? It looks like chocolate chip is out in lead by about 10%, followed by some peanut butter. Kind of picking up. Third place is the oatmeal raisin. And then the molasses, sadly, is lagging behind. What is it with molasses? I've talked to so many people, they've never had it. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to start a molasses cookie thing. Right on. Very good, very good, very good. I'm going to throw you guys in the table so I can swig a little bit of stuff and hopefully not slurp it right in your ears here. Hang on a second. And what are we going to do next? Let's see. What do we have on my don't forget list here? Let's see. All right. I've been playing with pocket checks and talked about some of the other videos that were out there. I got the OCD for EDC, CME install out there. What these guys have in common is got posted up earlier today. These are the Finch Stingers, and these are the limited editions. And if you guys happen to check out Pocket Talk number 2 with Big Red EDC last week, or if you haven't, make sure you get over there and check it out. And one of the things we were chatting about in there, obviously, Big Red is kind of the king of the Finch clan. And he was talking about, we were talking about if he has managed to get every one of them pulled together. And he was telling us about as far as he knows, because Finch likes to slip them in. And sure as shooting in the early AM hours, he says, you know what? I haven't been to that site for a while. And he pulled that up on his end. And he's like, holy crap, look at them. They slipped a couple in on us right there. And we had just literally been talking about it, which was the reason we went to the site in the first place. And he managed to get his ordered. And I had mine in the cart after we got done that night and thought I had them ordered. And then woke up the next morning and thought, oh, crap. Did I hit the send button? And I didn't. But thank goodness it went through. Right on, right on. But that's what those are. Those are, and got a video out on those today. Go check that out. Those are the Finch Stinger, and those are both the limited editions. And got a little bit more goodness for you there. This one is 8 of 20. And remember, right, this one over here is, oh, come on now. Or are we not locking in and focusing on that very well? And that one's 5 of 20 right there. But yeah, get over, check that video out. And a couple of cool new Finch knives to the collection there. Right on. What am I missing over here? Illuminati, thank you for being here, sir. Appreciate you. Have a great sleep. Right on. What do we got? Thank you for throwing up those links there, Mr. Zach. Todd Carr. We got Leatherman Surge Plus accessories. The Gerber Diamond Shard, Cold Steel 8010, the American Lawman, QSP Parrot 5th Pocket, the Cold Steel Mini Tack Bowie. Bowie or Bowie? Bowie or Bowie? I'm a Jim Bowie guy myself. I'm just saying, if Jim Bowie called it a Bowie, if he called himself a Bowie, I'm going with Bowie. And that was the Cold Steel Mini Tack Bowie EDC Fixie, an Olight i3T, very nice light, and an Open Mini Roy Vaughn A3 and a Force tank. Look at you. You were like ready for action, Todd. Very nice carry. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, I think they're pretty cool too. Have not carried these yet. I think we're going to probably get one of them in the pocket tomorrow. I can tell you this. They are some of the sliciest damn knives I've ever held. Holy crap, are they sharp. Right the hell out of the box, man. Have a Puma Clip Point Sonic and a Puma Drop Point Mach 1. Roy Calhoun, very cool. Right on. People appreciating other people. I love that. Right on. There's that 710 limited edition boxing. Check that thing out as well. Very cool. Thanks for throwing that in. Very nice. Dane Gavrilowski, welcome. How you doing? Right on. Hey, wanted to throw this out there, guys. We got an opportunity. If you guys have watched either of the Pocket Talks, you'll know that Zach and I started kind of a conversation. One of the things that I've, even since before we started the channel, that we talked out a long time ago, is that not only did I want to do a Pocket Talk series, or what we call Pocket Talk series, but I want to do kind of a campfire chat, do some of those around a campfire, so to speak. Get out, get mobile a little bit. And as Zach and I were talking, and JB and I also broached on the other one, is let's maybe instead of just getting a campfire, which we can just do it around campfire, but maybe a little camping weekend. And one of the things I want to throw out there, possible idea. I'm going to be there end of June in the Redmond Bend, Oregon area. There's going to be an event some of you may have heard of. It's called the Overland Expo. This one is, they do 4 of them every year around the country. This is the Pacific Northwest one. It is primarily an overlanding type outdoor kind of a show, things like that. I'm going to be there, largely due to my business, what I do for the business. But I'm telling you what, you do not have to be in the business. You do not have to be in the cars or overlanding. If you want to get out, and speaking of vehicle EDC, you want to come see some really cool options, all the way from the extreme to the very basic, as far as how to integrate some of, especially your outdoor EDC items into your vehicles, whether they're cars, trucks, vans, motorcycles, you name it. It's going to be there, and it's a great time. It's a 3-day event. It goes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm planning on being there, and I'm going to camp right at the venue all weekend long. And that is the thing at these things. You can camp right there. And I need to work on some details. I need to talk out a few things. But I think what we're going to try to do, or what I'm going to try to do anyways, and you guys get me some feedback on this, what your interest level is. And by all means, make sure if you have any questions, if you have any interest, hit me on Instagram at pocket_razors on Instagram, or get me an email, and that would be pocketrazors@gmail.com. And what I think we're going to try to do, what I'm going to try to organize, is obviously not everybody needs to show up for a 3-day weekend. But I think what we'll try to do, since we'll be camping right there, I do not think that you have to pay to get into the event to access the camping area for those of us that will be camping there. That's kind of what I need to verify. But I believe probably early evening, we'll probably try to set up some kind of a organized, pre-structured kind of a meetup time at that event. It's very centralized in Oregon for the Oregon people. For some of the Washington people, it's still a bit of a haul, not as much of a haul as coming all the way to Southern Oregon. But it's going to be a few hours south of Portland. It's going to be a few hours north of the Medford area. And thinking about trying to put that together, guys, and get us an opportunity. We've been struggling to try to get some of the different companies and stuff like that over the last year or so that we've been trying to get to host them, to commit to stuff. We'll keep working on that kind of stuff. But it's last weekend in June. Let me get this ready. I'm going to kind of throw it up here and show you what we're talking a little bit about here. I'm going to get over the screen share. There we go. But it's this Overland Expo. It's Pacific Northwest 2024. It's going to be June 28th through 30th. And you can see the hours: Friday 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 5, Sundays 9 to 3. So I'm just saying, we could certainly during the events, during the days, we can certainly arrange meetup locations and figure out a way to get together, share some time together, walk around, check it out. I will be working part of the time while I'm there, and then enjoying the show the other part of the time while I'm there. But certainly in the evenings, 5 o'clock, then the rest of the evening is ours, especially if we're camping there. And I will work on those details, but please throw me a little bit of feedback if you guys have any interest on doing something like that at all, please. And would love any feedback that you have there. Look at that, M-Bomb Jerky. That's right. Thanks for throwing that up, Zach. I appreciate you. If I haven't already told you guys, I've decided that for me personally, M-Bomb Jerky is going to be my preferred snack for Pocket Talk premieres. Just saying. I just got another batch in the mail from him today, And some of that's going to go to giveaways. Some of that's going to go to personal consumption, just saying. But I got caught with not near enough M-bomb on the big red EDC pocket talk last weekend, and we're not going to let that happen anymore. Okay, how much am I missing here? Hey, Kathleen, just jumping on to say hi to all. Welcome. Grandsons are spending the night, so won't be able to stay, but have a great night. Thank you for checking in, Kathleen. You've been such a great supporter. I appreciate you. Hope you have a good time with the grandsons, and we'll catch you the next time. So you enjoy that family time, dear. So look at that. Mateo, how are you, sir? We were just talking about you. Did I miss you coming in, or did you just get here, dude? Hopefully you just got here. I don't think I missed you earlier. But yeah, there's that crazy Mateo right there. M-bomb. Get over there. Get you some of that good M-bomb jerky. Knife Nuts letting us know. Those who didn't catch Tri-State EDC today showed something obscene. Has LEKs on Dale for $250, almost half price. Wow. What do we got? Do you got to bring your own bucket for poo? Well, if you don't want to walk it to the porta potties, maybe. But it's a pretty good size event. So there's going to be pretty much everything you're going to need there. Obviously, in the camping scenario, after they shut the event down, food vendors, stuff like that aren't going to be a thing in the evening. So definitely have to be confident in that regard. But, and a lot of people attend the show during the day and hotel it, at night and stuff like that. So, if you're interested in coming, whether it's for all or part of it, don't feel like you would have to camp. But what I'm thinking is that probably would just use our camp as a base camp, kind of to try to get some kind of a centralized kind of a meetup place. And then anybody else that chooses to camp, hopefully we don't get too strung out. Got a lot of planning to do. I'm going to try to get in there on Thursday, hopefully to get a decent spot. Razor or Chevrolet legs okay for off-roading? Yeah, I think as long as your Chev is still legging it down the highway or down the path, M-bomb, I think they're good. So you betcha. Oh, now let's not get off on the community poo buckets. Go with the honey buckets. There you go. Thanks for throwing those up there, Zach. Appreciate you. Thanks for throwing up that Overland Expo. That was kind of a late edition. Sorry I didn't have that one ready for you. What town again? Let me throw it back up over here and kind of show you guys real quick. There you go. So it's going to be at the Deschutes County Expo Center, which is actually in Redmond, Oregon. Redmond and Bend basically are all but contiguous anymore. Redmond is just slightly north, a few minutes north of Bend, Oregon. I think Bend being the more well-known community. But they pretty much run hand in hand. Most of the time, the few years I've gone, we stay in Bend, and it's just about a 5-minute drive out to get to the venue. There's also stuff in Redmond that you can get. If you get your reservations early, if you're going to hotel it, those are usually a better option. The closer you get to the event, the stuff in Redmond is going to get really pricey. And if you're going to stay in a hotel, and then we usually find our better deals on the south end of Bend for that weekend. Look at that. You went to, which one did you go to, J-Dub? You went down to the southwest one, down in Flagstaff. Yeah, they actually call that one west is what they call that one. I was there last year, and that was neat to go down there. I'm glad I went there. You're welcome, M-bomb. Appreciate you too, my friend. Hey, Jim Miller. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here. Get some rest, my man. We'll see you next time. Right on. All right. And I haven't really checked into it, but remember to crush that like button, guys, at least on your way out, if you would, please. Right on. Let me get caught up here. Rayleigh, welcome. How you doing, kiddo? Welcome. Hey, everybody. Say hi to Rayleigh. She's checking in from the Philippines. My guess is she just got done with school. Unless you guys still got Fiesta going over there. You got school this week, Rayleigh? So, hey, that picture you sent me, I went to pull it off, and for some reason it won't let me get it off of Instagram. Let's try to get that figured out this week. Let's work on it a little bit ahead of time. Rayleigh's made a knife, guys. I'm trying to get a picture of it from her so that I can get that shown to you guys. Hey, Palmer. Well, get out here, man. June, get out here. Pacific Northwest, Redmond, Bend, Oregon. Hey, Stevie, welcome. Glad to have you here, sir. Good to see you. Alrighty, Knife Nut. Appreciate you being here. Enjoy your dinner and your shower. Right on. All right. Trying to make sure I don't miss too much stuff here tonight, guys. Right on. All righty. Awesome. Awesome. Look at that. Everybody's showing Rayleigh a little bit of love. Ooh, boy, Delaney, I would have no idea. I don't know Flagstaff that well. Maybe somebody that knows the Flagstaff area can let Delaney know if the museum club is still open down there in Flagstaff. Right on. What do we got? Oh, we're 10 minutes after 9. We better get moving along here. Quit screwing around with all this chitty chat. So, right on. So, let's see. What do we got here? Kind of mentioned all that stuff. Got through that. Guys, let's show Austin over at Traditional Pocket Knives some love. Mentioned it last week, and Austin and the guys over there were cool enough to reach out, and they've sent some discount codes out for you guys to use and save some bucks on. And if you need to get over there and get any of your traditional pocket knives and some of the other stuff that you got, Austin and his crew, they're just awesome. And one of them is an affiliate code. And if you guys missed it last week, and I'll mention it, I'm sure plenty of times in the future, the affiliate, anything that comes off of the affiliate code is going to be saved up as a credit. It's going to be used to buy knives or whatever products that it could be applied to for use as giveaways here on the channel. Similar to some other channels. I know JB does an affiliate knife of the month club. I don't know how fast it's going to pile up, so I'm not going to say we're going to do it once a month because I don't know if there'll be enough build up to do it once a month, but we'll play that by ear. But hop on over there, PRTPK, get you $5 off of any knife in the exclusive knife collection, and PR10 is 10% off of the Ohio River Jacks knives and Roastcraft blades. And I haven't shown you guys what my carry was today. Throw you back on the table. We get some of this limited edition goodness. But that's what all three of these guys had in common, folks, is those were all three limited editions. Those being the Finch Stinger and then the Benchmade 710. And that would be the LE. Let me get these out of the way so they don't get dumped on the floor. And, of course, that beautiful Junkin' Genius Hank. So, very cool. What I actually had in the pocket today was I had, of course, an arc filled. Yeah, if you guys haven't figured it out by now, I love me an arc filled, especially during the week. And then we had the Shaman in the pocket today, and I've had that on me a couple of days now. Now that we've got that CME installed, check that video out, and it was not that challenging. I had a little bit of cleanup to do, but it wasn't too bad. We also had the Finch Shiv, another little slicey guy, trying to get a little pocket time on that so I can do a review on that guy. But another super slicey Finch knife. And then we had our Ohio River Jack. This is a double blade. This is a green micarta version. And, this is definitely an Austin traditional pocket knives kind of a knife right there, man. These were limited. Trying to remember which one this one was. I want to say this one was 51 out of 100, I think. If I can figure out where the heck they put it. Yep, 51 out of 100 on that one. And then the natural micarta one that I carry quite a bit as well. That one was a 100 out of 100. So anyways, get over there, show Austin some love. And, check out the video up there and on the Shaman CME. That Shaman, guys, that's my first Spyderco, as many of you that saw the video. And sure have to thank Mr. Zach Stuff for the recommendations on that being a good paw filler to try out. When it came to trying out my first Spyderco, been very happy with that. Been loving having that in the pocket. And What is this, Stevie? Who are the folks that voted for molasses? You need to put yourself. Now, come on, dude. Now, we love us some oatmeal raisin. We hate us some pickles. Let's let them have the molasses. I got to say, I'm middle ground on the molasses, Stevie. I've enjoyed me a good molasses cookie every once in a while. Thanks for throwing out old Stevie's link there to Mr. Carr. Appreciate that. Look at you, Palmer. Busy guy. You've already got your summer scheduled. Right on. You must have some good stuff going on if you got the whole summer filled up. Very cool. That's a bit of a haul. If I remember right, you're off of the East Coast as well. So they do have one of those out your way. It's I think it comes in late summer or maybe even early fall. They have an Overland Expo out east somewhere. I do not remember off the top of my head where that's at, but check it out. Right on. Ooh, Palmer. Palmer's saying that the museum club is still open there, Delaney. Right on. Thanks for reporting back on that. Do. Hey, Jeff Carter. I know, right? I'm a sucker for cookies too, dude. You don't need to apologize. So, look at that. Thanks for throwing those links up, Zach. Look at that. Palmer's a traveling fool too. We're right on. Nice. Right on. There you go. Yeah, the Arkfeld is a great one, Stevie. Right. I just wish everybody would go USB-C across the board. I will say this, if they're not going to, I do like the magnetic chargers that Olight has done. And if it's going to be something other than a USB-C, I can't blame them for that. I know on some of their bigger lights that have the integrated holsters that come with them, and they actually have a charger in the bottom. I'm drawing a blank on exactly which one that is. And okay, Palmer had an M390 bug out and a customized Devo Buzz like normal. Also other pocket stuff that no one cares about. Oh, come on, dude. We care. Throw it out there. Let's see what you got. I'd have to agree with Zach. Personally, I think the 710 is great. I have not had this one in the pocket a lot, but it has been with me a few days. Hey, Rob. Good to see you, my man. Thank you. I enjoyed checking a little bit of your live out the other night. You had some good stuff going on there. Thank you. I'm glad you liked that, Shaman. Alrighty, we got to get moving on here. We're going to run the heck out of time, I think, or we're going to be a super long one. Try to get through here, and hopefully I'm not skipping past too much stuff in the chat. Right on, getting ready to go to Colorado, look at colleges, Palmer. Very cool. Yeah, just go to Boulder if you're looking for party school. Just saying. They do it right in Boulder. If you're going for an education, maybe not so much, maybe so. But if you are looking for a party college, Boulder will get you done. I promise you that. So, right on. Let's see. Do. Right on. Okay, so we'll get moving on here. We're gonna work on, guys. We're gonna work on this bug out giveaway. We're gonna get some scales picked tonight. So let's get on with this. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna try to run through here best and as fast as we can. And let me get you over here on the screen share. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run. I got 4 what I'm going to call lots of knives picked out here, guys. And I'm going to run through these pretty quick. So please, if you want to participate, kind of focus in here. What we're going to do first is lot number 1 is going to be the rock scales of designs. And basically what we've got here is I've tried to just sort down some of the suggestions that have come in the last couple of weeks. I've inserted some of my personal preference. I'll just be honest with you about that. And tried to figure out a path forward. And we're going to end up picking scales. And good Lord willing, we'll get these things ordered up when we get done with here tonight. But first up on the block, and what we're going to do is I'm going to show these guys to you, and then we're going to take a couple of minutes. And on this first one, I'm going to give you 3 choices from Rock Scale Designs. The first one, we're going to call this one, the one that's up on the screen right now. We're going to call this one Thai Blast. just TI Blast. Okay, so if you're a fan, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick a winner out of these three, and then that's gonna be our winner. And I've got 3 other lots. We've got Rock Scale, we've got Met and Boss, we've got Flytanium, and we've got AWT that made the cut. And so get ready. This one here is, we're going to call this one Tie Blast. This has got no lanyard hole. It is the titanium scale for the 535. This is going to be in the aluminum blast finish. Currently, that looks like the only finish that they've currently got available on that guy. So we're going to call that one Tie Blast. Our second choice up here, we're going to call this one Tie Critter. And this is the titanium. These are the critter scales for the 535. I believe also currently only available on aluminum blast, which is good because we're talking about possibly having some coating, some heat anodizing or something like that done by possibly somebody. So if we go titanium, that's a viable option. And so anyways, we're going to call this one Tie Critter. Third one that we got here, very similar to the first one. This is we're going to call this one Tie Blast Hole. So this one is going to have a blasted finish, and it's got the lanyard hole. So if we want to make sure that we go with a lanyard hole, we're going to go with Tie Blast Hole, Tie Critter on the second one. And then our first one, that's our Tie Critter choice right there. And then this first one, we're going to call this Tie Blast, and this has no lanyard hole, folks. So let's throw it in there real quick. Couple of minutes. Let's try to bounce through there. What do we got here? Nothing on the screen. Uh-oh. All right. Zach's lighting me up over here. Empty mat. What do you guys see now? We got her up there now? Did I forget to hit the magic button? Right on, right on, right on. Thank you, guys. I was not looking at the chat when I was doing that. I appreciate you guys reaching out. And are we good? We're up? Okay, good, good, good. All right. So we're going to circle back really quick. I think you guys probably heard what was going on. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate you chiming in on that. So first one is the one that's currently on the screen right now. This one, we are going to call this one, what we're going to call this one. This one's Tie Blast. Okay. No lanyard hole on that first one. The second one here is Tie Critter. This one has the critter pattern on it and the blasted titanium. And this third one, we're going to call this one Tie Blast Hole, just because it sounds cool. So let's go Tie Blast Hole number 3. Let's go Tie Critter number 2, and let's go Tie Blast for number 1. Get the old notes out here, and let's see. Let's just we weren't really planning on it, but why don't we throw just a quickie start in there, and then we'll do a quickie end so we can kind of keep everything kind of in the middle there. Sorry, just standing dirty, just winging this as we go here, my man. So either hit 1, 2, or 3, or give me the name. And this is lot 1, and this is rock scale. And I'm going to try to keep a tally here as we roll. And I can always come back if we have any disagreements here and see what we got. Say we're not going to spend a ton of time on each one of these, or else it'll take us all night. It looks like I'm seeing a 2, a 3, a couple of 2s, 3 2s. Okay, what do we got? Looks like our number 2s are getting it. So we got 1 and 2, 3. Got another 2. Alrighty, and we are going to hurry up, get them in, get them in, get them in, get them in. Like I said, we're going to roll through these pretty quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, get them in, get them in, get them in. There we go. Yep, 4 wasn't 1. There we go. Alrighty. So what do we got? Thank you, Tactical Terry, for throwing in the 4. Welcome. Glad you're here. I think if you've been here for a while, I missed you. If you just got here, welcome. And we got 2 right there. Yeah, it looks like 2 is overwhelming winner here, folks. Yep, there's a Tie Blast. Okay. So, like I say, we're just going to kind of move through this. I don't think that we have Near enough. No, looks like number 3 was bringing it up, but 2 definitely clear-cut choice on lot number 1. So number 2, lot number 1. Alrighty, moving along here. We are going to move into lot number 2. Thank you guys for playing our fun little game here. And I need to work on the old flip. So we're going to move into Met and Boss. Met and Boss, we've got 3 of them as well. And these are going to be the Met and Boss tie scales, I think, in all cases. This first one is going to be what we're going to call Sunrise number 1 or Sunrise. This is a heat ano with their engraved titanium scales. Got a super cool pattern going on there. Obviously, you know, I love the blues. Look at that kind of bronzy orange gold color popping off of those things, folks. Just amazing looking scales right there. And we'll call that number 1, Sunrise. Here's number 2. We're going to call this one Nebula. Here again, blue. Sorry, guys. I love me some blue. Love me some blurple. You guys were, hitting and responding to these as well. So we'll call that one the Nebula on number 2. And then these are the Falcon. This was another one. I've got a set of those on a bug out I've already done. They're amazing. I think it was Kathleen, maybe. A couple others threw these out in the chat last week. But we're going to go Falcon for number 3. So here we go. And let's get ready. We'll throw a quickie little start up here. Get ready, get ready, get ready. When you see that start throwing them in. We're going to go number 1, number 1, number 1. We are going to go Sunrise, number 1 on Met and Boss. Number 2, we're going to go Nebula. And then number 3, we're going to go Falcon. All right, what do we got cooking? Right on, right on, right on. Here again, we're just going to give a couple of minutes here. Oh, Palmer's calling number 1. All right, so we got a 1, we got a 2. We're going to let those things go in there. I'm assuming that you're feeling number 1 there, Palmer. 1, 2, 3. I know we were a little bit premature, but we'll count it. What do we got there? Lonnie, we got our number 2. Got a 1, a 1. Got a couple of 2s. Got 3 2s in a row there. Looks like we got 4 2s in a row. Right on. Got another 1. Got another 2. Look at that. We got 3 1s in a row. Right on. Sunrise. Sunrise was our number 1. Thank you, Greg. Number 2 and number 3. Number 3 is not getting any love, so I think that one's probably out of it at this point. We got another 2 1s and a number 2. Very good. 5 door. What do we got there? We got a number 2. And let's throw a stop up this time on the back end of it instead of a start. And we just shut that down right there. What do we got? Thanks, Jeff, for throwing the 8 out there. Appreciate that, dude. So, love it. I love your sense of humor, man. Seriously. I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm being serious. I love it. So, I've got a little bit of that in me. So, what do we got? 3. Got a couple more 3s. Miss Rayleigh's throwing a number 2. Rob, number 4 was not an option, bud. Unless you want to send one in. There you go. If you got a number 4, send it on in. My Journey, he's picking one of each. Budget won't allow that this trip around there, my man. Right on, right on. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. We're going to start out with the 535 BKO2. I will get that out here in just a second. Very good. Right now, I'm just doing a quick tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 1 was our choice. Palmer called it on that one. Number 1 was our choice on lot number 2. Very cool, very cool. Right on, right on, right on. And I did have that guy sitting out here, right here. I'm going to throw you down on the table, take a little bit of a break here, and let you guys look at it. So the knife we're going to build there, guys, it is starting with this one. There's a brand new one in the box right over my shoulder over here. This one is going to get the gill scales, hopefully coming up this week, those carbon fiber gills. Going to try to get those installed and put on here this week, but that's what that one is for. But we're going to use the exact same knife for our builder knife for what we're working on right now, guys. So appreciate you. Time to get a little bit of the water. Got us a little bit of sparkling water in the shaker bottle tonight with a lot of ice. Right on. Thank you. Needed a wet the old whistle there. Rayleigh, are you out of here? Oh, no worries, dear. You go have a good time at school. Rock it out like you always do. So, guys, I'm telling you one, she's the head of the class everywhere she goes. So, right on. Thank you, M-Bomb. This is for a custom bug out we're going to build. And if I wasn't clear enough about it earlier when we started this thing, we are going to build this thing out. This is going to be a milestone giveaway. If we can get this thing put together before we hit 500, maybe we'll use it for 500. If for some reason we don't manage to get it all put together, and let's show our winner here. So our winner was number 1. Look at there, out of lot number 2. There was our winner. And I'm going to start dumping a couple of these windows as we go here. That way we don't get confused when we come back. Number 2 was our winner on the rock scale. Let me get these other ones out of the way. So there's our first 2 winners. We got the Thai Critter as winner number 1 from lot number 1. Sunrise was our Metin Boss winner from lot number 2. We're going to roll right into right over to Flytanium. And guys, we got crossfade options. And I've got several. I know several. Zach, I know, is a big crossfade fan. He's where I originally found out about him. But we got 3 different choices, okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 with Flytanium. And show them all to you here real quick. We've got our carbon fiber. And we can come back, and if we want to look at shredded, or we want to work at basket weave, if we end up getting down to these, we will go ahead and we will dial in the colors. So number 1 is going to be carbon fiber crossfade, and that will either be in the basket weave or in the shredded. Okay, and then in the crossfade and the titanium scales, we've got a couple of different colors. We've got a titanium stonewash version of those. We've got a titanium blasted version, and we have a titanium black version. So like I said, we'll pick the colors after we get the material picked. So crossfade Thai, and then we've also got crossfade micarta. I've also got several of these. I've got bug out and a mini bug out with these. I've done the black canvas on both of mine. Very nice. The green canvas is also very, very nice. The black linen is beautiful. And then the green linen is beautiful. So here again, this is going to be lot number 3. These are for the Flytanium crossfades. Number 1, we're going to go carbon fiber. Number 2, we're going to call that the Thai. Quit popping out. Give it a little bit more of a Thai look there for you. And then number 3 is going to be the micarta. So let's go ahead and get a start back up here. Alrighty, guys. 1, 2, or 3. There we go. A few minutes here. Let's see what we got. Did I look at them, Rob? Yes, I did. There's several others that I looked at, and quite honest, we've been talking about this for a few weeks, and just kind of had to make a decision, and so we could get something picked here. And like I said, I want you guys to have as much input as possible. I tried to take some of the more popular options, and quite honestly, there was a few that were thrown out there that they just weren't in the budget. And I don't mind getting a little bit crazy, but with this thing. But I had to not go with a few just for that reason alone. Quite honestly, some of the other options that were out there were not going to be available. And so that was the biggest thing that kind of eliminated some of the possibilities, some of the options of what we're going to have to choose from. All righty. So get this up here. Thing's not wanting to send. There we go. All right. So shut her down, folks. Shut her down. So let's run through here and let's see how we did. So lot number 3, try to run through here. 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. These numbers sure seem to be working a lot better. Right on. Go cheapest or go blue. I caught that right as I started scrolling up. So let's see. Right on. Oh, thanks, Josh, for throwing that in there. Appreciate you. So we had a 2, a 3, a 1, a 2, 1, 2. Starting to feel like I'm Lawrence Welk here. A 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. He never did the 1, 2, 3, 4. But he did the 1, a 2. Anybody else have to grow up watching Lawrence Welk, whether they wanted to or not? I used to hate that as a kid. Turned it on when I was a young adult. And I was like, wow, that stuff wasn't that bad, though. Okay. Yeah, kind of dating myself there. Ed, number 3 all day for Ed. We got 1, 2 twos. 1, another 2. Right on, right on. I have to look at doing some music for this kind of stuff. What do you guys think? I don't have a velty crooning voice like Mr. Zach does. Maybe I need to get some of those scales. Did you have a voice before this Velt scales, Zach, or did the scales bring that to the table? We got a 2, a 2, a 2. Look at that. 2's starting to get a run at her here, folks. Right on. Thank you, Rob. And we got our number 1 there from Master Moderator. Number 3 from Sharp Guy. I'm looking forward to getting together with you, Sharp Guy. Right on, right on. We ought to have a good time. All righty. It looks like we had a couple coming in a little bit after. This is not a giveaway, so we're not going to get all flipped out about it. We'll give them their due here. And it looks like we had another one, number 2. Based on my tally, guys, number 2 was the overwhelming victor here. And like I say, we're going to go ahead. These are all going to end up in a different lot, into basically kind of a final pick lot. And we'll get into the colorway here. If you guys want to decide the colorway before we go to the final vote, we can do so, okay? So, all righty. Did I miss anything there? Do. At your grandmother's house, right on. Right on, do. Yeah, I hear you, Todd, on the micarta. I can tell you on the Flytanium, on the crossfades, they have the 2 different kinds. Mine have got a nice texture to them, and I like smooth and texture micarta, but I definitely almost always, whether it's milling or micarta, whatever, I almost always like texture. But I know that's not everybody's thing. So, right, Zach should send in pre-recorded songs for us. There you go. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll get old Zach and Delaney and a few of these other guys up there making some music. So, pocket talk with pocket razors and the band. That's right. I'll just kind of point and wave my fingers. You guys sing and play. How about that? Did he really, Jesse? Your great uncle played piano with Lawrence Welk at a point for Norway tour in the 80s? Very cool. Right on. That's what I love about talking to you guys. I just love learning stuff. Zach was in both boy band and barbershop quartets. He's got that kind of talent with that Svelty voice there, T-Fetch. He can pull that off. And CK is saying his favorite cookie, Snickerdoodles. Your batteries are dying. Catch y'all later. Thank you, CK. Glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out, my man. Right on. All right, so let's get into our next one here that we've taken. So we've got our first 3 picked. We're going to get into our last one here. It's going to be lot number 4, and we ended up with crossfade tie. And then what we've got here, we're going to AWT, guys. So number one is going to be, what are we going to call number 1? These are the legacy, okay? These are the legacy scales. These are going to be the anodized. And we're going to have some color options and stuff here, depending on what's available. And then you guys can get a little closer look at that right there. Number 2, we're going to call the Archon series, and we're going to call this one Archon Cerakote. These are the contoured scales, and call it Archon Cerakote or number 2. And then number 3 is going to be the Archon. These are also the contoured. These are going to be the anodized. So we got 1, 2, and 3. And let's get over here. And throwing in my sloppy start there. Right on. Have at her, boys and girls. Light it up. We got AWT scales. We got the legacy and the anodized choices. We have the Archon contoured and the Cerakote choices. Or we have the Archon contoured in the anodized series. 1, 2, or 3. This is our last lot, and then we're going to take these 4 winners and we're going to throw them into one, and we are going to pick a winner on these scales. And we are about 20 minutes to 10, so we need to get cooking here before we run this thing too late. Unless you guys want to stay out and hang for a while, we can certainly do that, but probably shouldn't run her too far past there. So Might get in trouble. All right, shut her down. Shut her down. If you didn't get them in there pretty quick. And let's see what we got. I'm going to go back and start tallying this stuff up so we can move into our final round here. And what do we got? Number 4. 1, 2, and 3. And I know T-Fetch. I hate decisions too. That's why we're putting it to a vote. We'll probably screw it up just like everybody else that votes too. But let's have a good time doing it, right? So I got a 2. I got a 2. I got 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. I got another 2. Another 3. Look at that. And then we get up here where I can manage this, not lose my place. And we got another 2. Got a 3, a 3. 3, a 3, a 2, a 3. And it looks like we got 3 2s, but we're only going to count one of those. Pepper Dingo, I love the way you think, though. Right on. Ed's throwing in her number 3. Jeff Carter, if all else fails, just keep hitting 37. Right on, right on, right on. We're going to count that as 3 and just drop the 7. I love the 37. There we go. Right on. T-Fetch coming in hot with the 1 there. Todd Carr with the 3. Right on. And we got 3, 3, 2 more 3s, 3 more 3s. And I can tell you right now, 3 got her. 3 got her, guys. 3 got her by a long slide. I mean, it's like 2 to 1 over 2. And number 1 was the ugly-headed stepchild in this case. Right on, right on. So let me get this sorted out over here and make sure I drop the right windows. Very cool. And then make sure I'm not, there we go. There's our other window right there. Very cool. And we are doing horrible on time. And I just realized one of the things I wanted to unbox. Might have to move some stuff around. But anyways, so what we've got is these are our 4 choices. And we're going to get rolling here in just a second. As a matter of fact, I am just going to throw the start out right now as we review these things. So as you see the one you like, just throw it in there. Number 1, we're going to come back to the very beginning. We got our number 1 is going to be the titanium critter scales, and that's going to be from Rock Scale Design. Number 2 is going to be the Sunrise Heat Anno engraved titanium scales. That's from Met and Boss. Number 3 is going to be the Crossfade titanium scales from Flytanium. And we will choose the finish on those or after we get the winner done here. And then we've got number 4, we've got the AWT. And these are the Archon series contoured and anodized. There we go. Throw them up. All righty. We've got number 1 is a critter, Thai critter scales. Number 2, Met and Boss Sunrise Heat Anno scales. Number 3, we've got the Flytanium Crossfade. These are in the Thai. And then number 4, one more time here, we got the Archon series contoured anodized. So right on, right on, right on. Get them in there. We're going to shut her down here pretty quick. Right on. Let's get them in there. About 5 more seconds. 4, 3.5, 3, 1 3/4, 9 3/4, 1. All righty. Let's shut her down. All righty. If we don't have a clear cut, if anybody got a chance to kind of help me here just a little bit, I'm going to run to the top here real quick. And we've got 4 choices. We might have a little bit closer on this one. We'll see. Get back up here. Find the right place. All righty, here we go. So we got a 1, 2, 2, 1, another 2, another 2, a couple more 1s, another 2, couple of 1s, another 2. We got a 1 and 2 2s. Jesse's got a number 4 in there, right on. 4's getting a little bit of love here. A couple of 4s there, right on. Delaney in there with a 1. Pepper Dingo in with his multiple. You must really like 1. I'll tell you what, Pepper Dingo, when you like something, you're passionate about it, right? Uh-oh, we don't want to ban Ed. No, Ed didn't do anything wrong. Sorry, I almost banned you, Ed, by accident. Hitting the wrong button here with the freaking flipper mouse here that I got going on. 211. Starting to look like number 1 starting to take the lead here, guys. Jeff Carter, send me your info. I'll get you some stickers, dude. So Sharp Guy coming in there hot. Number 2. I know, right, Lonnie? It is kind of hard to do that. That's why we're doing it by vote here. You should have seen me the last couple of nights trying to sort this thing down. So I was confused. All right. Ooh, we're pretty close between number 1 and number 2. Looks like Rory came in with the number 3. And nope, not voting. We're not voting for cookies, T-Fetch. Come on now. If we were voting for cookies, you'd be in on it. Come on now. Just saying. You'd be all over the peanut butters, my guess. Right on. So let me give this a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it looks like, fellers and ladies, there's your winner, number 1. Number 1 got her by just a slim margin. So we got our scales. We are going to be going with the titanium critter scales for the Benchmade bug out. You're going to break the tie with 1.5. There you go. Right on the money there. Very, very cool. All righty. So we're really rolling down as far as the time goes here. Let me get back in here. How you doing? Good to have you back. And then that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed doing that. I'm glad to finally get that picked. We're not going to spend a lot of time talking about that now. I will go through and I'm going to double check the counts on those last 4 just to make sure number 1 and number 2 were really close. And like I say, whichever one actually got the most legit votes is going to be the one we want. My quick count basically shows that the critter scales did get it, though. Right on. We got through that. I got a couple of unboxings I want to do here. One in particular, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Loot. And I was hoping that we were going to have a little bit more time on this there, Mr. Loot, over at New Breed EDC. He is one of the relatively new to me lives that I'm going to go back over to screen share here real quick. Relatively new to me lives, and I've been hanging out in his live a little bit, trying to get to know that channel a little bit more, and he's got some great stuff over there. And I'd love to tell you I know a whole lot about this. I really don't. But during the live here last week, they were talking about the Clydesdale and about his knife here. And so that's what we got right there. And well, I had that up on screen share. Make sure you get over there, newbreededc.com. Check him out. All the Clydesdales were out of stock, but he did have this blem, slightly blemish blem. And I thought, I want to support a channel, support one of the communities, and go back on the table here and get that 535 BKO2 out of the way. That is what we unboxed that bad boy with right there. Don't do that. Don't want to show off his address and stuff. But anyways, ordered up that blem and looking very, very forward to checking this guy out. And I will probably just go ahead and roll into, since we're tight on time. Look at this, coming with goodies. I do want to get this guy out long enough to get it in hand. I will probably do a kind of an unboxing, first impression videos on this. Flip the camera. Where am I at, Zach? Up now. Flip the camera. Oh, man, that thing is being a pain in the butt tonight. There we go. Got you now? There you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. That seems to be working good. All right, so back on the table here. You see, getting run out of time. Got you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. And this is the Clydesdale. And like I said, this is a blem of some kind. I have no idea what it is, so we'll have to do some investigating on it. But definitely Ooh, that thing came right open. Look at that beast of a knife. So like I say, we're running up against 2 hours here, so I am going to cut this kind of short on this one. Mr. Loot, sorry that this got a little bit more rushed than I wanted to do tonight, but I promise you we will get back. And you don't see the knife. Man, what the heck did I screw up earlier? Okay, thank you, Zach. There, thank you. Glad I got that phone set up. Of course, I did it the first time when it wasn't on the camera. This is the Clydesdale, and like I said, this has a blem. This supposedly has a blem on it, and I'm not really seeing what it is. Thank you, sir. See your face, see the knife. There we go. I love that. Love the feedback. Thank you, sir, for keeping me straight. And still a rook, guys. Still a rook. I'm probably going to screw up all the time. Matter of fact, I screw up in almost every video. I'm just saying, whether they've been intentional or not, there's Easter eggs left behind in a lot of these videos. And might start having fun. But anyways, get over there. Check out Loot. What is it? Loot 10 Techs over on YouTube. Check his channel out. I've been enjoying his lives and getting to know that channel a little bit more. And then, like I say, wanted to pick up this this knife from him so we could check that out and get to know that Clydesdale a little bit more. I just saw that thing and thought that's something I was going to have a little bit of time with. Let's see. Now, this unboxing is definitely the one that we need to get to. And we got us a little bit of love from Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff. And you guys all know and love him. He's been around and obviously have a pretty good idea of types of stuff that's going to come out of this package here. But with him, you never know what they're going to be, right? And I was just so flattered when he sent me a message here a week or so ago and just said, dude, give me your address. I want to send some stuff to the channel. And just super cool. So Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff. I don't know if you're still hanging in here, brother. If you crashed, had to take off or whatever. I hope you are still in here. But let's see what the heck he sent us into the channel here. Let's get her coming out here. Got a little note. Okay, yeah, he just put it in here. He just said, "Hi, sir. Hope this package finds you well. Please note some of the pens have a coating on the roller ball that can be peeled off before use." Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I love that. For protective coating. Holy smokes, there's all kinds of stuff in here, folks. Do we just go one big reveal here? Right on, Jesse. Yep. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Look at this. We got all kinds of Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff goodness in here, folks. Oh, look at all this stuff that he sent in. Dude, you are crazy. He's funny crazy. If you haven't been checking out some of the videos, oh my gosh, here comes the pens. Holy moly. Look at that. We got a little red cedar action going on there. Right on. We got some lace wood. Holy cow, look at those guys. I mean, I've seen a lot of these on a lot of lives, but man, seeing these things in person, wow. Dude, I knew you did good stuff. Ebony wood? This is cool. Right on. Yeah, right. T-fetch. I'm sorry, nothing's buzzing, dude. Nothing buzzing. So, look at that and the ebony wood. Right on. Right on. Definitely, let's get some of these other goodies out here. Oh, man, look at all this. He just loaded us up, guys. Zebra wood. We got some Pacific Northwest fun stuff coming up and giveaways for a minute. Just saying. Right on. Thank you, sir. Ooh, and that cedar. Was the aromatic cedar? Ooh, got a nice smell to it. Very nice. Ooh, that's cool. Look at that. That fits the bear paw pretty nice. I just love the detail and all the creativity that he puts in this stuff. Absolutely amazing. And then we got a little bloodwood. Oh, look at that. Get those guys out of there. Ooh, that one's kind of sticky in there. Oh, there it came. There we go. Right on. That guy. Bloodwood. Very cool. Better keep these things in their pouches so we can remember what they are. And Purple Heart. Oh man, I love Purple Heart. It is just such a fun, beautiful wood to work with. Do. Very cool, very cool. Hey, look at that. What are you doing? Big Red EDC. Welcome. Good to have you here, sir. Welcome. You all finished up for the day? Or are you on a break? Glad that you could be here, my friend. Very cool. We got us a little Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff DSKFS. It looks like we got one of the little lights on in there. But anyways, guys, we are going to, thank you, Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff. If you guys haven't already gotten over there and checked his stuff out over on Instagram, please do so. And I think we definitely need to get us a giveaway going. And let's get some of this stuff out of here. And I'll tell you what, I just let's go with a little cedarwood in the giveaway tonight. How about that? And put this stuff out of here, out of harm's way, so it doesn't get all mashed up. And give me just a second. We'll put this over here on the giveaway pile for upcoming shows. Thank you, Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff. Appreciate you. Right on. Just wrapping up there, JB. Very cool. Very cool. And guys, if I missed anything in the chat, I'm a few minutes behind to say the least. So, anyways, we'll try to get wrapping this up here. Let's roll into a quick giveaway. We're going to have kind of our typical numbers game tonight. We're going to go with the one guess only, one account only. Closest to without going over. Ties go to a second round. Not international friendly. I'm not going to go there yet, guys. Maybe eventually. But if you are international and you have a U.S. address or a proxy somehow to get that happen, please do so. Let's make sure you're of legal age too. Probably need to start mentioning that. I imagine we need to be probably 18 or older. Palmer, just make sure that I get a note with proper adult supervision if you score, and we'll make sure we get you taken care of. My screen and my moderator screens are going to be final. But yeah, let's get some stuff out here and see what we got. So definitely we got some of that Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff love there. We're going to get that cedar pin. As always, guys, our patches and stuff up top here. That stuff, we're going to slide that back for now, right now. And of course, the old fluffster over here, Mr. the Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias. He's staying right where he's at. He's keeping an eye on me, keeping me straight. Little brother Zach made sure of that. Right on. Alrighty, so not a huge one tonight, guys, but we'll get some of the typical fare going out here. And what do I got going over here? There you go. Thank you, Zach. I was just trying to see what you're putting up there. Zach's getting all the good stuff in there. We are also going to toss in one of these beautiful Junkin' Genius Hanks. So let's get that out there and get that giveaway started. Get all that good stuff out there from a couple of great creators in the community there. Junkin' Genius, Pacific Northwest Fun Stuff. And then let's get the old orange bag opened up here. And we'll do a quick run through of some of the other good stuff we got going. Right on. So, of course, typical shameless plug. I promise, guys, we'll eventually get some channel stickers and stuff. Working on some artwork. Trying to get some logos and stuff like that put together. Once we get that done, we'll get some stuff flying this way. Remember Austin over at traditionalpocketknifes.com. Check him out. Got those codes for you guys to save some bucks on there. A couple of those stickers there from Austin. Of course, you know we love us some Finch on here. Had to pull out one of the old Devil's Finger stickers there. Also came across a Model 29, one of my favorite Finches. And just love the story behind that guy. And then, of course, and we've got him in the chat tonight. It is awesome. I get to do this with Big Red in the house. We got us a little Saturday Night Live sticker. There we go. Right on. A little OCD for EDC sticker as well. Obviously, we're talking about that CME. I got some other goodies came in. Didn't get a chance to talk to, or came in this week from OCD for EDC. Didn't get a chance to talk about them tonight, but we will. Of course, look at that. If I heard right, the Bonjour Bitches patches have been hard to come by lately, but we managed to get one in there for you. Of course, we love us some Benchmade. So I got a little Benchmade sticker in there. Looks like we had doubled up on that one, so we'll hold that one away. If any of you channel guys out there want to start some sticker swaps, I know I'm a little bit behind. Would very much love to get some stickers coming in. Running a touch low on some of that stuff. We got that beautiful Zach Stuff sticker there. I just love that guy and that new design. And then we got the guy with the black background on there as well. Of course, a little bit more shameless plug, a little Oregon Truck and Auto Authority compass sticker there. And then what do we got here? Get it in this right next to old Zach Stuff right there. A little proudly built in Oregon City sticker. Thank you, sir, for hooking me up with those when we were up at the store. And I got a few more of those laying around, but these, what I understand, they're cleaned out. No more of those left even in the store. So get them while you can, folks. Got another Oregon Truck and Auto Authority sign and super squatched on top there. And then we got a little Oregon Truck and Auto Authority patch. So let's do this. Let's make this happen. I got one other thing in here, and it's a mystery knife. I haven't opened it. I've got a whole bunch of these I bought on sale. We got us a little slip joint of some kind. It's Cattleman's Cutlery. Um, and if you know what that code is, I do not without going and looking it up. But that's what it is. But this guy's also going to go in there. And so we do have a knife in the chat. But Mr. Zach, whenever you're ready, go ahead and throw those start signs up and let's get this thing rolling. And we'll try to get these people moving along before it gets too much later. And while you guys are doing that and getting ready to start throwing in your guesses on the old chat there, I'm going to get another sip off the old water bottle and kind of catch up a little bit here in the chat with you guys. And I guess what I need to do is I probably need to get a range figured out. So I guess I kind of screwed the pooch on this one. And what do we got? We are going to go with that range. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to call that for our guess. Okay, so let me get this wrapped up and get it tucked away here. All righty, Mr. Zach, go ahead and throw that start up if you haven't already. Looks like you got it up there. Everybody, our range, 800 to 900, 800 to 900. Here's our guess right there. Excuse me, put that under the box. And let's get this giveaway party started, everybody. Let's make it happen. Come on, good luck to everybody. All righty. Range is 800 to 900. Look at that. Got some guesses coming in. Right on, right on, right on. Love it, love it, love it. Alrighty. What do we got? What do we got? Very cool. Get all that good stuff coming in. See, this is where Zach would normally sing to you. And I think if I did that, you guys wouldn't come back. So I'm not even going to try to go there. And while we're talking about it, got a little time to talk about it anyways. Looks like we picked up a subscriber during the live stream. Thank you, whoever you were that jumped in there and subscribed to the channel. But please remember to get over there. If you are not subscribed, please do so. Please make sure you hit that notification bell. And if you enjoyed this live, please hit that like button. Do that like button bounce for me, if you would, please. And Mr. Rochambeau is in here. He'd say, Spartan kick that bad boy. And I think he probably, when he Spartan kicks the like button, envisions an oatmeal raisin cookie on it. But for whatever your reasons are, just crush, bounce, Spartan kick that like button. I sure appreciate it. And tell all your friends. Been having a good time. Like to see them show up. Get to know them a little bit more too. And looks like we're starting to slow down there, Mr. Zach. What did we have in here? Like we had 47. Yeah, whenever you can call it whenever you're ready there, Mr. Zach. And we won't drag this one out too long tonight. And we'll see what we got cooking. All right. Hopefully I didn't miss too much of your stuff you guys were putting in the chat here the last little bit. I was trying to keep up better with it. Most of the front end of this deal. Got a little bit behind here tonight. But I do try to go back and read through it later tonight or tomorrow sometime. And if I missed anything too much, I will do that. I will verify that voting off of the chat on our scale choice. Right now, it's looking like we went with the critter scales. And looks like we got stop buttons up there from Master Moderator, Mr. Zach Stuff. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you for doing the chat and getting all the links in there. And appreciate you with all your help and support. Mr. JB, you as well. And appreciate both of you guys. Said it several times. You guys are my cornerstones in this community, as you are for so many other people. And I'm so happy to have started this channel off in the last month and a half, 2 months here. And was so happy to get Pocket Talks 1 and 2 done with both of you guys. That was very much my my desire. And let's get back in here and go see what we got going on. So what do we got? What do we got? I mean, basically better figure out what we're looking for, right? And what do we got? 800 and 900. We had 837 was our guess. So we're looking for 837. What do we got? Get back to the top here. Where do we start? I saw one of them, Steven Jackson. Look at that. Second guy out. Steven Jackson was right on it. So we are looking for a knife off opportunity. Steven Jackson. Right on. Right in that. Or Johnson, excuse me. Steven Johnson. I'm so sorry. It looks like I'm shaking the crap out of that camera on the table. Sorry about that. We got any other 837s? 837s. Try to get through here pretty quick, guys. Right on. Not seeing any more. Boy, you guys were dancing all around it, though. Ooh, look at that, Crispy. You were right in there, 835. Rob, you're about 22 high there. Or about 20, excuse me. Let's see. Look at you, Jeff. So congrats out there. That's awesome, my man. Right on, Lonnie. Well, hey, if I already went past it, you didn't have anniversary luck. So hopefully Mama take care of the rest of the luck as soon as we're done here. Let's see here. Yep. Thank you, Zach, for throwing that knife tube schedule up there. Don't forget Scott N puts the knife tube schedule out and makes it easier for us to find all these cool lives that we love to enjoy. Looks like, from what I'm seeing, Steven Johnson. I did not see any other 837s. Yeah, Jenny's prefix 867, right on, Delaney. But yeah, it looks like we've got some other people jumping in, congratulating Steven as well. Congratulations, sir. Welcome. Appreciate you being in the live. Congratulations on your win. Please send me an email to pocketrazors@gmail.com. Pocketrazors@gmail.com. Make sure I got all your shipping information. Get that into me. I doubt I'll get it boxed up tonight, but you get that into me tonight or in the morning, and I'll try to get that thing packaged up and get it dropped in the blue box and headed your way tomorrow. And, you know, guys, we're running a little bit long here tonight, a little over 2 hours. And I sure appreciate you guys being here. Please remember to get over there, check out Pocket Talk, episode number 1 with Zach Stuff, and also Pocket Talk number 2 with special guest Big Red EDC. Remember to leave your comments in that episode number 2. Leave your comments in all the videos. But remember, light up that hashtag, Big Red to 15K by Independence Day. Yeah, it's a big ask, but as a community, we can do it. Let's show Mr. JB some love. Get over there, check out that awesome interview. We had such a good time. And throw some comments in there. Knife Tube schedule, just talking about him. Check him up. Fridays, we got Knives Fast, Lefty EDC, Urban Woodsman, Crispy Donut Community, Metal Complex, Bees Blade, Javon's Knife Chat, and Said Faction. As far as I know, those are all going. Saturday, of course, tune in. There's a plethora of stuff there. Big Red EDC's SKL. I believe that's back to his normal 10 o'clock spot this week. And then on Sunday Fun Day, of course, Master Moderator Zach Stuff. As far as I know, I haven't heard any different. He should be going right at noon, unless there's some changes in that program. Make sure you check in on that. But also Stella's Knife Obsession. Got to stop in and check Stella out if she's doing hers. OCD for EDC, I think they were off last week on vacation. I don't know if they're there this week or not, but always make sure you check in. I think that's 5 Pacific, 7 Central Time. And then Edgy American, a little while after that one finishes up. Get in there and check those guys out. Obviously, first of the week, you're going to have Pocket Metal Mondays, unless he's busy. And then you'll have probably Javon Light happening out there. Get in, check those guys out. But get out there, show these channels some love. Sharp Guy ATX, get over and show that new channel some love. Loot 10 Tex, get over and show him some love. But yeah, appreciate all you guys. Appreciate you being here. Just having a blast doing this. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Same bad place, same bad time. And appreciate you guys. And don't forget, like Master Moderator always says, hashtag DSKFS. And I think I forgot to put them in there or mention them. There is one of those patches. And of course, remember, everyone you meet is battling or is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Right here, folks, right here. Show a little bit of love, a little bit of kindness. Anybody you meet that needs a little bit of that in their life. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. And I'll see you guys all next time. Love you guys. Peace out.